Welcome to Full Tilt, round number 3. We're joined by Rizza. We're going to be looking at Nasty versus McCloudy. McCloudy absolutely dominating his way through Full Tilt, doing an extremely strong run through the gauntlet, and he's going to face the previous Full Tilt champion tonight, Riz.
Yes, we have McCloudy on a tear through Full Tilt number 3 in his first appearance in the competition. Of course, Nasty returns as the reigning champion. Took down Apples on Anxiety in a very exciting final night last time around. Nasty has found himself, I think he's like 4th on the tree, something like that at the moment, behind Apples, Bathy, and Wolftic, who have been on the ones grind over the last couple of seasons. Should be an interesting night. McCloudy is playing extraordinary Rocket League through this event.
Absolutely.
It will be difficult to overcome. I run a prediction, actually. That's what I can do. I can be helpful.
Yes. Let's go. I did the title earlier with Juicy.
Just really remembered I did a prediction for 3v1.
Good evening. Who did people vote for Nasty? That was actually ruthless. Nasty was such a good sport about that.
More people voted for Nasty than they did us. Or more channel points were on Nasty than us.
Oh, I respect it.
All right.
We should probably we got Big Knob. We got the Big Knob. Welcome. I'm gonna count him as first because Riz is here. Lux, welcome.
Unfair.
Drunk Fud actually hitting us with the 4-month streak, bro. Big man tings. Welcome. McPluh, bro. McCloudy fan, respect. Welcome in. Dementa, is that the 2 Giga Chads? Welcome, bro. Yeah, his room is pretty romantic, isn't it?
It is nice. I've actually got my lighting kind of right as well.
You definitely want to see what happens behind closed doors on that one. Casper, good evening. Wimpala, womp. Welcome, bro. All right, so it looks like these two, they should be ready. They're probably just itching to play. So maybe while Rizza, he's all over it, banging it out. Nasty is ready. Cloudy is ready. Oh, man. For ready. Okay. This is a good map. I'm sure. I'll just make sure that Salty Shores Night is okay.
No second chances this time for Nasty.
You're so toxic, bro. You're actually so toxic.
Getting fired up for the contest.
Rizza.
I picked the starting locations for these players. My elites need to start winning games. It's making me look bad. I'm relying on Nasty, the reigning champion, to take down McCloudy and leave all the elites behind. Cloudy better do some tricks, Lawsy. I'm not sure that's a thing he does. He's done very well with solid fundamentals, hasn't he, Rosh?
Absolutely. He's been, people have tried to bait him out to do X, Y, and Z, but McCloudy is staying. He's here to win. He's gone full-fledged efficiency, and I respect that. He was called the Nextobot, which is also a solid compliment and violation at the same time. Great compliment and violation, but we'll allow it.
If he wins here, it'll be Zeller all over again. Yeah, Lotus in. Rush, he has taken down, for those who don't know, Cloudy has taken down Milo. He took down Mers. He took down Turpos, Matthew, and last night, Lawsy on his way to Nasty here.
Looks like we have a match. Take it away, Rizza.
Should be a good one. We called it against Lawsy as well. It should be a match of conflicting play styles here. Very solid fundamentals and ground play from Cloudy as he shoots it on target, forces Nasty to make the save, and then eliminates him. Look to take it into the far side. Nasty is respawned, but will be low on boost. To be a prolonged attack for Cloudy to start us off here in game number 1. We touched on, Nasty is the reigning champion of this event, holds the Discord 1v1 champion title. As a result, both players certainly feeling themselves out here early. Dropping down from Nasty, it's a goal, outstanding. Commits to the double, punches it high and follows it in. Cloudy's very difficult to read where that's going to end up. Does very well, does Nasty, to open his account, and it's the first goal of the series in favor of the Elite.
So, Riz, your wish may be coming true. Riz has a lot of the line here. He's selected the Elite. Hand-picked Elite. And McCloudy is just plowing his way through them. Nasty. Will he put an end to the Slayer of Giants in McCloudy? Zorafang, welcome. Lawsy, welcome. Thanks for that sub, Knob. I hope you're not embezzling funds again, but I'm sure he's learnt his lesson. Bang!
Oh, gee, it's a dangerous attempt at a pogo from Nasty. McCloudy's actually missed out there. A little bit disappointed. Big chance to open his account. And draw level. That boost isn't going to spawn in time. Nasty gets a pretty handy little touch in the end. He's going to be low on boost that pad. He misses the pad while he's in ball camp. Take the corner. Should escape out of his corner here. You see Cloudy is backed off. Nasty will take to the air. He takes the boost. Cloudy's going to have to back off. He's going to be forced to make a save here. Nasty with one touch into two. Will he get the reset? He does. Doesn't fire it hard. McCloudy just waits and clears it wide. Nasty hasn't committed hard for the play. Oh,
bang!
Good shot from
What a
McCloudy.
save! Incredible save coming from Nasty. Right on the edge there. Able to get around McCloudy. Just moving in for that juicy bait. Nasty with all the cards. Moving through for their second goal. 251 McCloudy. Is going to have to do his versatility. Do his versatility. Yes, good English, Rush. Good job,
Yeah,
mate.
I'll just leave you with that one.
He's going to have to. Yeah, let me just rewind on that one. He's gonna have to make use of his versatility and his adaptation. We've seen Cloudy do it many times before.
He's been well in the contest, to be fair. He's been very well in the contest here. He's had a couple of big chances that have gone begging. There hasn't been much on offer for either player through the first half of the first game here. He's doing well to control Nasty's influence. Land to reset himself. Will take the boost though. Nasty will counter. Still plenty of boost in the tank for Nasty. Gets a flick. He'll force Cloudy to jump here. It's a really difficult one to save. He does well. Off the first save, does Cloudy. Ended up being a much harder flick than it looked at first glance. Forced Cloudy into a horrible position. Maybe didn't quite leave enough space between he and Nasty there, and Nasty does open that lead back up.
You can see the dream that Cloudy was trying to achieve there. Definitely didn't want to hit that crossbar. Nasty just leering. Close by. Cloudy, opportunity. It's a goal. 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining. 3-2. Cloudy will close the gap. A 1-goal lead. Nasty hanging on here. Slight of a misplay coming from Nasty, moving out of position. Unfortunate for Nasty from that play. McCloudy denied the boost. Nasty on the offense. Gets that second touch into the reset.
Oh, what a
shot.
Well, it's the contest we were expecting, isn't it? Nasty, very mechanical, very fast around the field. And McCloudy doing damage where he has done all tournament long. The ground game, the flick game, looking really strong for him. Definitely not out of the contests, but it's a handy little lead early for Nasty, who I suspect will just grow stronger and stronger as the contest goes on. Not sure if these two have met often in the ranked grind. Finished last season reasonably similar. Nasty did finish a few games better off in terms of MMR. Cloudy just on the fringe of GC3. Cloudy will close the gap once again. 1 goal in it again. Rosh, it's another simple execution finish from Cloudy, but they all count for the same.
We've seen a lot of these, haven't we, Riz? A lot of McCloudy just punishing any hole in the play. He will take it. The opponent will go flying past in the other direction, and McCloudy will find themselves an open net. Engineering these goals. McCloudy going for the high pop here, looking for that power shot into the side. Great save coming from Nasty. It looked like McCloudy didn't get the power that he really would have wanted there. Nasty's wheels just catching on that sidewall, losing a lot of momentum. Looks like McCloudy trying to bait Nasty in. The ball is just going back and forth softly, Riz.
Yeah, dangerous position this. Nasty just finds the angle. No respect there from Cloudy for the angle that Nasty had to work with. He needed to make a touch to clear that ball. He didn't want to. It's an awkward bounce. He was just hoping for the best there, Cloudy. Nasty did not miss out on the opportunity that was presented. Just can't escape this 2-goal lead, can he, Cloudy? Nasty just keeps breaking away. Another good kickoff. I must say, Cloudy has had the dominance in the kickoff so far. He's gone to the air. It's where he's not been strong this tournament. He ends up feeding the ball directly to Nasty, who takes the boost as well. Should be able to clean this up from the back half. Takes to the air. Flip, reset, engage. It's going to be awkward. The musty comes in, but it's straight into the line of Cloudy, who refuses to take to the air, chips the ball in, and will secure another goal where he walks it in from one end to the other. A goal.
That streamlined efficiency. Beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. Efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. 39 seconds remaining, Riz. Which way will this go?
We just haven't seen 2 on the run from McCloudy. As I say that, he scores 2 on the run, and he does draw even with Nasty. Saying it all game long, he hasn't looked outmatched here. And he finally has some reward for effort. Manages to close the gap at long last as we get close to the final 30 seconds here. Very conflicting game styles from both players, but they're both just as effective as each other so far. Well, it's not the best takeoff from Nasty. He's going to have to give this one up. No, McCloudy was caught on the back ball. It's a terrible shot from Nasty. Straight into McCloudy. McCloudy should score. Net will be open. Nasty's not going to get back to it, or is he? He is. It doesn't find the angle there fast enough, does Cloudy. And survives a big scare.
Nasty's the incredibly fast-paced player to get back from that position for that save. McCloudy was looking very dangerous in that moment. Great save coming from Nasty. This might be a Hail Mary just before overtime. And it is overtime on the equalizer. 5 apiece in game number 1 of 5. Well, best of 5, I should say.
I was going to say we could get 5. The way this is looking, very interesting series we got on our hands. Nasty takes to the air. He's been very comfortable here. Goes for a final touch. Can't quite find it over the top of McCloudy. He's been eliminated for his trouble. Cloudy's flick game has been so strong. It's probably one of the worst ones we've seen for him for a while. He's given the ball straight back to Nasty. What an important goal this is. Pogo from Nasty straight into the line of McCloudy. He's half flipped away from the boost there. It's Cloudy's boost. Big chance here for Cloudy. Been so strong in this area. Just double shots over the top, but it's bar and out. What will Nasty do? He'll take the corner, and he will slow it back down. Gee, it's a tight contest, isn't it, Rosh?
Tragic. Absolutely. Riz. Oh, Nasty actually misses the corner boost. Just speeding along. Nasty, 12 beans in a dream here. Looking for that boost. Gets tripped up by McCloudy. Denied the central boost. Nasty backing away. Cloudy is on the offensive. Nasty does really well on the insta challenge. It goes wide. Nasty looking for that second touch. Doesn't find it. However, Nasty maintaining possession and priority here. Not able to find the back of that net. Nasty doing really well to find the reset of the play. Backboard. The longest aerial. Full field. But McCloudy will find the chink in that armor. Bangs it on target. And he will finally, at 1 minute 31. It actually felt like an extremely long rally there, but it might just be the intensity coming through. 1 minute 31 felt like an eternity of these two just banging it out. McCloudy will take game number 1.
Ooh, McCloudy continues his run. What an interesting player he is. No challenge seems too great for McCloudy, does it?
Not at
Nasty.
all, McCloudy.
Looking pretty good coming into game number 1 here. He just hasn't quite executed those aerial mechanics as he'd like. He scored a couple of banger goals, I must admit. But Cloudy just, again,
Like
comes
this.
in with the game plan, sticks to it,
Not
does the
like
simple
this.
things right,
Nasty.
and is cashing in, cashing in on the opportunities that arrive.
You know what, Knob? I was thinking about the Christmas stream thing, where like people were supposed to be doing different little events, for the Scuffcord Christmas special. I might just do the Rocket League racing. I couldn't think of anything. I'm not very creative on that front. I could have scammed RZA and taken his marble stream, but I don't want to get yelled at privately, so we'll, we'll move
into a
into
public yelling if you'd rather.
whatever gets you going, bro.
Alrighty, we load into game number 2. Nasty with a bit of work to do here. Good first game from McCloudy. Nasty, he had that 1 or 2 goal lead the entire match, but all of the last 3 goals of the contest were scored by McCloudy, and McCloudy will score again. There's nothing fancy about it. Just pure efficiency, Rosh.
Yes, love it. You killed the delivery on that one. Props to you, Riz. We'll see the clash of Nasty and Cloudy. To be fair, though, it was an extremely close round. Game number 1. Both of these players coming in cold to the competition tonight. Great flick from McCloudy. What an absolute missile. Nexto plays.
Join the party.
It's going to be a running gag for a hot minute, I reckon. Thank you, Matthew.
Credit to Matthew for that one. It is such a Nexto flick, though, isn't it? Just perfect top lefts every time. That bot ball control. Nasty unable to secure any boost. It's a good start, this, to Cloudy, isn't it? Tries to get the flick overseas. Nasty challenging hard and early. Still breaks even here. Cloudy locked into the back half for the moment. Something that McCloudy hasn't had to do a lot is just manufacture goals from tight contests. So many of them have come from turnovers from his opposition, not just in this match, but all tournament long. Nasty will fire away, but he's given the ball to Cloudy again. This is where he's been really strong. Nasty will have to back off at some stage on low boost, and for Cloudy into the dominant position again. Flick available. He's gone for the must.
Oh,
shot to the top corner.
Where's that?
No challenge is too great for Cloudy in full tilt number 3. Nasty has to go back to the drawing board. He has his back to the wall early.
Lawsy, are you proud? There it is. There's your trick. Models, welcome, mate. There's nothing yuck about that. Actually, that was a disgusting play, but I respect it coming from McCloudy. Bang! Oof. Comes the flick. Nasty. Nasty play. Well played. What a shot.
It is getting hot in here, Rosh. I'm enjoying this contest. Both players trading heavy blows here in the start of game number 3. Holy shit, he's actually doing tricks.
Cookie, welcome.
Nasty, it's a tough spot to work with here. Doesn't get the bump on him either. It's a big boost grab this. It goes to Nasty. Nasty turns again. He's turning so aggressively here. He's going to be careful. McCloudy gets it past him. Is it going to be another traditional McCloudy goal? He can't quite find the angle for the first touch. Oh, it's a crossbar. And sends it out. Nasty does well. He secures the boost. He avoids the bump and will get the play as a result. McCloudy on retreat. Oh, big challenge coming in from McCloudy, but he's been sent away. Nasty with a good collect. Still a couple of goals behind in the contest. It's been a pretty low-scoring affair. We did see a few minutes of overtime last game as well. Hasn't felt like a high-scoring contest between the players. It's a horrible bounce for Nasty. He'll be stranded now up McCloudy all the time in the world. to set himself up. Nasty's always going to challenge hard. Jeez, he telegraphed that from a mile away.
Wow, you could see that McCloudy had full vision. Maybe Nasty was just trying to sneak in behind the ball, but McCloudy had already popped the ball up. It actually turned out that it was all just bait and all part of McCloudy's plan. Nasty looking like he's on the back foot here. 3 goals down, but a lot of time on that clock. Nasty, an incredible ones player. I'm not sure if anyone saw the 3v1 last night. It was 3v1 and it was still pretty touch and go.
We're playing breezy. Sen, how are you, mate? Yes, we're excited to see you play as well. I've heard that you are in fine form. We've had to push you up the bracket for scheduling reasons, of course, but you'll still get your chance. And geez, McCloudy, how far will he push in this event? Nasty with 1 goal through the first half of the second game after dropping the first in what was a steal there from McCloudy. Looking very confident is Cloudy here in game number 2. This is tough for Nasty. Very similar to what we saw in Full Tilt number 2, where he came out and he was stung by apples in the first series they played. He was not happy with his performance in the first best of 5 they played in Full Tilt 2. Quit the game, then launched the game, demanded a rematch, got his rematch, then 3-0'd apples.
Oh my.
And then we ended up playing the 3rd of the best of 5s, which he did end up winning. But he's not going to get the chance tonight. He will not be getting a second chance at this tonight. This is it. This is do or die. And he's got 4 goals to bridge to get back into game number 2, Rosh.
Thank you for the follow, Kixie, and welcome, Sen. Really excited to see you play later on. Great shot coming from Nasty. It looked like a absolutely manufactured off the reset, gets it around, hits it so awkwardly, gets the bump on McCloudy, who was just sent back into the net. Brilliantly done. 1 minute 40 on the clock. 2-5. I hope you all enjoyed the history lesson coming from Riz. A lot of these Full Tilt events are rife with history. Riz doing his best Deckard Cain impression.
Listen. These boomers wouldn't understand that, bro. They don't know that.
Thank you for the sub, Rusty. On the Prime.
No.
Thank you. Thank you for supporting Rust.
Nasty. He's taking small bites into this deficit at the moment. 3 still remaining to draw level with a very impressive Cloudy. It's a nice pop and a nice first touch. Does Nasty set that well high? This will be a goal to Cloudy.
Yeah.
He eats these, and this is no exception. The 4-goal gap is back, and Nasty has a mountain to climb early.
I can feel the grin coming from McCloudy from here. We take those. He must be saying the punishment, McPunishment, is out. 2-6.
Kickoff coming in from Nasty. Will he fire it straight away? He does. He'll put McCloudy in an awful position here. He's actually just going to own goal. Maybe that's something we need to see a bit more from Nasty. That's been really effective, and he's just shot early. And he gives McCloudy some time to find his feet and get into a good position to make a save. It's McCloudy who's been dangerous in those situations, but these early shots from Nasty have caught McCloudy out on a few occasions now. What a kickoff it is from Cloudy. That should be a goal. The 4-goal gap is back. Jeez, this is tough for Nasty, isn't it?
It really is. Big knob TMR. Too much rockets. Dropping 5 gifted subs to the Scuffcord community here. Hopefully it didn't come out. Actually, I should leave that alone. Thank you very much, Nobo. You legend.
Nobo. Don't know why you keep doing it, brother, but thank you. 4 goals adrift is Nasty. I'm not sure if you caught the chat that transpired shortly after that kickoff goal. Nasty he's chasing the kickoff pack that McCloudy is using because he claims to have not won a single one all night. And I think that's a reasonably fair assessment. He has obviously won kickoffs and scored kickoff goals, but McCloudy really dominating in that area. And it's something that Nasty will have to work out. It's something that He's going to struggle to win this contest if the kickoff domination keeps going in favor of Cloudy. He needs to control the tilt a little bit as well, doesn't he? It's so easy to fall out of the mental battle in these early. There's still plenty of time left in this series. Such a capable player, but Cloudy doing plenty of damage to some very skilled players. Game number 2 will go to him in emphatic style. 5 goals the difference between the players. And 3 chances to advance to face Bathy, who has replaced Keckles. I should have probably mentioned that earlier. Gee, it's a big game this for Cloudy, isn't it? He is performing so well.
Yeah, McCloudy is absolutely slaying every single game. He's had such a long run through the gauntlet. However, we can't speak too soon. Nasty is not out of this competition quite yet. McCloudy definitely on the front foot here, moving into game number 3, match point. We just got a nice little replay of the musty. I hope McCloudy fans have clipped that. That was an incredible shot coming from the ground. The ground musty. Great plays coming through. McCloudy is definitely punishing Nasty. We're gonna have to see a strategy change from Nasty just to make sure that he can recover from his shots. What kickoff pack do you do? I haven't won a single one. I think you touched on that earlier, Riz.
Yeah, I did. Sorry, I'm having a chat with someone behind the scenes. My apologies. Big game this for Nasty. Let's have a check of the mental here for Nasty. We'll know pretty early how he's feeling about this. He's got no lives left. He goes for the fake kickoff. There you go. The adaptation you talked about, Rosh. Straight away, fires it on target. Forces a save out of Cloudy. That boost grab will go to Nasty as well. McCloudy just looking to push the ball away, get it somewhere else. He does it well. What else are we going to see from Nasty as an adaptation throughout this series?
The strategy of Nasty has been coming through. I think that if he can can use the Lawsy strategy of changing from high risk mechanical plays, although they do definitely feel extremely good and extremely satisfying. I say that like I can do them myself. But if he moved into a more methodical and efficient playstyle, I think Nasty, with his speed and mechanics game sense, will be set up very well to go up against the pure efficiency of McCloudy.
It's a really dangerous challenge, that, from Nasty to start us off here. It's going to be the first goal. Nasty hung around in that corner. It's a frustrating looking play. He had the dominance of the contest for the whole first minute and showed that little bit of frustration as we ticked under 4 minutes there. Hung around a little bit too long. Cloudy does Cloudy things. Scores the most simple of the goals as a result. Good save by Nasty. Should recover well too. Does. Will collect and trail over some pads. Gets the early flick away and should secure some boosts as a result. It's going to be a big race. How did he get demoed? How did he die in that encounter? I'm not sure.
Nasty echoing that sentiment.
Oh, we didn't get to see it again on the replay, but it did not look like a challenge that should have resulted in a demo. Nasty went for the boost as well afterwards, and he's conceded a second. Oh, he's in dire straits now, isn't he, Rosh? This is going to be tough.
There is a lot of time on that clock, so long as Nasty can keep the walls of his mental together. I think that he's probably going to be able to stay in this competition. Great play coming from Nasty. McCloudy is extremely difficult to demo. Lawsy experienced that as well. But we are 1-2, 3 minutes 19. A lot of time on that clock for this to go either way, Riz.
Where's the air dribble bump? Where has the air dribble bump been over the last few nights here, Rosh? We haven't seen any of it. Oh, there's another goal for Nasty. He's back. He's back. It was looking tough. But it doesn't take long, does it? That's a really fast kickoff from Nasty. I'm not sure if McCloudy had messed up or whether he was going for a slight delay. Either way, it's cost him dearly. Nasty is back on track.
Where is the air dribble bump indeed? It's like these players have a modicum of class.
Nasty is... Not true. Not true. McCloudy is just absolute peak at the moment. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh, he's way too close to this, though. Lucky he's missed there. Is Nasty. Stayed way too close to that contest. We've seen it a couple of times early in this game. He's lost control of this. He's managed to get the flick away just before the ball ends up off the car. He's eliminated McCloudy. It's the second demo we've seen. Fires it. It's going to be a goal. It
Shot.
is. McCloudy can't keep it out. And it's 3 on the trot for Nasty. And it's suddenly Nasty with the momentum.
Yes, Nasty. Finding their rhythm, finding their groove. Nervy. Nasty is very far from that statement. He's an extremely capable player. But yes, McCloudy, just to echo what Riz said earlier, McCloudy is playing so well. Nasty.
Oh, what a pre-jump.
Just having to adapt to McCloudy's playstyle.
It's Nasty a ones main. He plays a lot of ones. Yeah, he definitely plays a lot of ones. I'm not sure about ones main. He plays a lot of twos. Oh, it's an awkward turn. Doesn't manage to keep it out of the net.
Play.
Does play a lot of ones. He actually didn't play a lot of ones. I'm not sure last season or the season before. There was one season where he played a lot and finished in the top. He would have been easily in the top 10 in the region, I'd say, at some stage in the season. Then didn't play a lot, I think, last season. But he has been playing a little bit of it recently in preparation for this event. Actually rejected the invitation the first time.
Shot!
As he hadn't been playing a lot of the game. But did accept it on the second bite. And here he is back in the elite group, and he's back on top all of a sudden, Rosh. 2-goal gap between the two players. McCloudy scored the first 2 of this game. And Nasty has found the final 4, 2 minutes remaining.
It could just be that these players, Nasty included, take time to adapt to McCloudy's playstyle, just that low risk playstyle that we see from McCloudy. And once they've found that groove, they can find a way through this fortress. The defensive line, I should say, is.
Oh, here it is. The bump. Can't get out of it. You can't escape it. It's too good. McCloudy. That's the first edgeable bump we've seen for a long time. When I mentioned it, I was actually saying that as people should be doing it to McCloudy, but it's McCloudy that executes it well. It's such a simple thing. You get control of the ball, keep it near the back of your car. You press the jump button twice while you're driving straight. It's GG's. Good night. Nasty, the victim. One of the most powerful plays in the game. It's an important goal as well.
Thank you, Coach. For the benefit of the chat, I will say, cringe. Nasty coming through with the great bump, striking it on net, but McCloudy will find that ball. Nice banger on the redirect touch. Nasty will have possession boost in tow. Looks for that high pop. Not sure if Nasty had a misinput on that flip there, but McCloudy will find themselves the bowl in the last 30 seconds. Nasty probably want to pry this possession away from McCloudy. Oh, Nasty does really well. What a save. Defensive formation. The aerial car control coming through is incredible. Nasty will find another 5-3. 11 seconds remaining, Riz.
Gee, it's iced up, hasn't it? That was a nervous bit of play from both players. Nasty probably didn't even hit that the way he wanted to. He gave actually a little chance to McCloudy, who ended up only being as good to put it into his own net, but it should be Nasty's game from here. One more kickoff to survive. 2 goals is a pretty nervous lead in a game of 1v1. It's a good enough kickoff you'd fancy for Nasty. He won't get possession, but he'll eat the time off the clock. 1 save required. He will secure the first game of the contest for himself. Reverse sweep potentially on the cards here for Nasty. It's the only way through from this point. But he's taken the first step in the right direction. Good showing from Nasty. He wants to change maps. Fair enough.
Roger that.
Yes, it's an exciting encounter. Nasty seems to have backed away. We mentioned this during the Lawsy contest as well with McCloudy. It seems like when that contest started, Lawsy seemed to prioritize the aerial mech and those inverted commas clip-based shots as the first priority when trying to execute an attack. To get himself back into the series, he still applied plenty of mech, but used it as the second option. Still did the basics very right. Got himself back into the series in a hurry, and it looks like Nasty's doing something very similar here, doesn't it? He's got the mech still in the arsenal, but he's doing the simple things right first, and he's getting the results as expected.
Agreed. Sorry, I was very engrossed with finding the correct map for
What is the correct map?
the request was Man Night.
We should have given him Salty Shores Day. Here's your new map. Enjoy.
Oh, Riz, he's saucy tonight, mate. I'm loving it. Riz scores an immaculate shot on Nasty in a 3v1, and all of a sudden, his ego has just exploded. Hack me, welcome, and the Platypus, what a name, welcome. Nasty with the banger shots, early doors, and yet here we are, Riz.
Yes, good shot from Nasty, good early play as well. McCloudy, you fear for him a little bit in these kind of contests. How many gears does McCloudy have? How many playstyles does he have up his sleeve to deal with the likes of Nasty? Of course, Bathy waits for the winner. We have Nasty, then Bathy. That's very interesting.
Nasty Bathy.
What I understand, for those that don't know, Bathy is also extremely capable. Finished last season comfortably in SSL in one, sitting around 1380 MMR, which is about, I don't know what it is, 40 MMR or so inside the SSL range, and probably in the top 15 or so in the region. Nasty's not going to get to save that. It's a good flick from Cloudy again. And they're back square. Nerve, these events are run through our community-based Discord. This particular event sort of it's a crossover between some of the big high ranks in the region and a lot of our our casual event regulars. It's a gauntlet style event, so we have a lot of our lower ranked players start off low in the gauntlet, and they get a chance to run through as far as they can go. Seeing a little bit of that from Cloudy here. He started off at the gatekeeper stage, which is about 5 or 6 games ago at this point. And he's just bullying his way through the elites as he goes higher and higher through the bracket. Exclamation mark Discord
sitting on
is
some
where
bank.
you will find us. If anyone has the exclamation mark Discord command ready to go. Didn't think this game would go this way? No. Well, it's not over yet. Oh, what a shot. Oh, he's been denied by the woodworkers, McCloudy. Geez, come alive, hasn't he, Rosh? The last couple of minutes.
That is for sure. We see Nasty avoid an impotent bump coming from McCloudy, just trying to find some momentum. 3 minutes 30 remaining. Nasty needs to turn this up. This could be the final match for Nasty at any given point, and Nasty will go for the soft. It looked like he had a little bit of a misinput. The ball did not fling off the car, but McCloudy finding possession straight off the sidewall. Nasty.
Oh, it's in!
Oh, what a shot! We'll find the equalizer. Deserved. Nasty is in all caps. Absolutely screaming at McCloudy. Oh my.
That is rough for McCloudy.
Not like this.
Bitter justice, according to Nasty. He's going to get the kickoff goal in return. This is turning into a little bit of a war between the two players, isn't it? In multiple ways. McCloudy breaks free again. Has the lead once again in game number 4, courtesy of that powerful kickoff that he has. We haven't seen much adaptation from Nasty so far in that area. And it's cost him again. Still plenty of time left, but there's so much life in game number 4 here. This time, Nasty gets a good kickoff. Well-controlled touch by Cloudy. Secures the boost and the ball. Send the ball straight into the line of Nasty. McCloudy looking to make it uncomfortable for him. Does just that. Players stare each other down in the defensive half for Nasty. It's not the best setup for Nasty. He's just delaying the second touch. Not sure how he plans to execute Just can't quite find him. McCloudy's actually in the far better position here. I'd say the boost grab important. It's going to be nasty as it spawns right underneath him.
McCloudy just sitting on 0. He's going to be living off pads for this interaction. Oh, and Nasty will just capitalize on the terrible spot that McCloudy was in. He had that one pad of boost to stop the next shot. Tragic for McCloudy. Well played by Nasty. Equalized at 2 minutes, 23 remaining.
It's another relatively good kickoff for Nasty, you'd say here. Cloudy will get the first touch, but it should be mid-boost going to Nasty. Oh, he's committed too hard. I'm not sure why he turned back into the play. The ball's gone wide. I thought that was in. McCloudy saw the opening that Nasty had created. Pops the ball straight to him. This is really dangerous. Nasty's so strong in this area. Engages the kick reset over the top. It's wide off the post. Small boost to recover with for Nasty. This will be a real struggle. Cloudy's so good in this area. Actually fires that one straight into the line of Nasty. Trips him up. Nasty's hanging around on this play. He's going to have to back off surely. Ends up getting a small bump. He's in such a dangerous position. Manages to make it work on low boost. He'll take the mid. Both players stare each other down. They're facing the wrong way. Well done by Nasty to clear this one off of his back. Well, he'll take the boost. It'll be Nasty's ball. We're into the final 90 seconds. Nothing between the two players. The shot goes wide. The bounce is kind for Nasty. It's cruel for Cloudy. And Nasty breaks it apart. His first lead in game number 4. Are we on track for game number 5?
We shall see. My gut is definitely edging towards maybe, but Nasty got the god roll of Rocket League in that moment. Those of you who like to play those any form of RNG situation, the god roll played out. However, McCloudy has a great opportunity to equalize here. Nasty not able to spawn back in time. The demos are ruthless.
Yeah, it wasn't the best touch. Wasn't for Nasty. The touch back, I think he looked pretty uncomfortable with it the moment he made it. He really needed that to go to his corner. Would have freed up so much space. He could have turned inboard to try and clear the ball wide or intercept Cloudy on his travels. He hit the ball almost directly at his net. Gave a lot of options for Cloudy to capitalise there, and that's exactly what he did. We're going to enter the final minute of game number 4. Still none the wiser. Who's the favourite to win this contest? Nasty will shoot. That's going to be so hard to say for Cloudy. He won't get there. Geez, it must be nervous times for Cloudy. He's not the favourite to win this. He hasn't been the favourite for a while in any of the games he's played. But what a performance he's giving us.
Yes. Shout out to McCloudy. And you know what? Shout out to Nasty for absolutely bringing it back from the depths. The reverse sweep is in effect. McCloudy might be dripping in a cold sweat. Nasty.
Oh, he missed.
He missed. Tragic. McCloudy will boom that downfield. Nasty does have enough boost. He needs the second touch. He does it beautifully. 30 seconds remaining. Nasty, instead of playing for time, going to keep the assault going. Shoots it wide. I'm not sure if that was going in or not. It's either a great save or a great touch from McCloudy. Riz.
Oh, they look like nervous moments for both players here. The final 10 seconds. This is such a big game. Cloudy doesn't want to go to game 5 here. What a challenge. I'm not sure Nasty has any boost. Cloudy's going to get there. He's got no time and no boost, but he's going to get it on 1 second. 2 seconds correction. What a mistake from Nasty. He pushed the ball straight down the middle into Cloudy.
Yeah. Oh, Nasty's going to be picking himself up that one. That's for
the
sure.
The open net miss and then the possession given directly to Cloudy in the final seconds. Is this the end of Nasty's tournament?
We shall see.
Real quick.
Oh, that's for sure. This is the elite.
Cloudy took the boost. He gets the ball clear. He takes it out. Nasty. Big spawn this. He spawns on the right side. You'd fancy Cloudy goes for the bump. I respect it, and it was poor. I'm not sure you'd want to go for it when the player spawns on the side. Nasty goes all in.
What a save!
He hasn't recovered in it. McCloudy will turn. McCloudy will score. And McCloudy will eliminate his third elite and will face Bathy in the next round.
McCloudy is a monstrous opponent, taking out Nasty. Extremely well played. McCloudy just decimating the competition all the way through. Just surprising everyone. Climbing great heights. McPunishment.
Oh boy. I honestly did not expect that to go that way. It looked like it was going to go to Nasty all the way through that game. Of course it was tight. It was tight all the way, but it looked like Nasty's game to lose, and he threw it away, didn't he? He missed that open net in the last 30 seconds or so. And then handed possession directly to Cloudy to score right before the timer ran out. No, Cloudy had no boost in net. He had no boost, Rosh. He had no way of scoring a goal. He had no right to.
He definitely had a right to. We saw it all. we saw it all happen before our eyes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. McCloudy just needs to have a breather. He needs to collect himself before going up against Bathy. McCloudy, absolute giga chad of a player. Nothing but respect.
Sweating. this room, yeah. It was hard to pick one that was PG enough for what we do here. The paraphernalia is there. You know, the strap harness is underneath the bed. It's all tucked away. You know, you're neating things up before the streams. You do what you got to do.
Strap harness. What is that?
Don't pretend like you don't know what that is. It's 30 people going, what is that?
I'm asking the question for the benefit of those in the chat who don't have any scarring.
For what it's worth, they're just words are made up. They're just completely made up words. They don't exist in any way.
Yes. Just discard this. Discard this conversation.
There was discussion about, I'm not sure you saw it before we went live, but it was pretty close when we went live to get Knob's head hiding somewhere in this frame.
Yeah, I did. I saw it.
Behind the bed or something.
I saw it and I said it aloud. I'm like, who does Breezy think I am? He's like wanting me to Photoshop this thing in. I'm like, I can't do it, bro. I'm not that guy. Although it would have been hilarious.
I'll bring Bathy in. We'll get the players acquainted. Here he is. Look at that. That's what we like to see. Bathy, I'll tell you what. I've had a small interaction with Bathy. I met him for the first time today, and he seems like an absolute gentleman. I've had much pleasure in dealing with Bathy so far. And there you go. You invite a guy to the party. He arrives within 1 second of the invite. You'd love to see it. Oh, what do you make of the series that's just gone by? Nasty eliminated the reigning champion of the event. Rosh has been taken down by a gatekeeper who is on an absolute tear, it must be said, and understandable that McCloudy does want to take a small break before we get stuck in to the Bathy matchup.
Absolutely. McCloudy really, like, I've cast so many of McCloudy's matches, and he has just plowed through, and it's actually kind of it's kind of great to see. I'm really enjoying. I realize that your handpicked team of elites are getting toppled one by one, Riz. I'm sure you have some feelings around that. I hope that you do touch on in a little bit. But I really like to see this kind of stuff. Yeah, mad respect for McCloudy just coming into this competition for the first time and just climbing on the corpses, or the car corpses in the gauntlet.
Well, to be fair, it's the nature of the event. The gauntlet exists for this exact reason. You place players based on, as I said when I advertised the event to the players, it'll be based on on-screen performance and current rank. And there wasn't much I could do. We had all the information there. Touch base with some other high-ranked players. I'm not going to I won't dox them and throw them in the deep end as well. I'll take full responsibility. But I did touch base with a few high ranked players that do play a lot of ones, and they helped me. They helped me place the players in the bracket. A lot of the lower ranked qualifiers, I did myself as I've seen them play, probably more than most. But these elites, so it was fairly it was not controversial. I don't know what the word is for that, but like everyone sort of was on the same page. We had it in a place and we shared it around, and everyone was pretty sure that that's the way it should look. So when we see someone like McCloudy making a run from the gatekeeper stage through some big names of the server, it's not a reflection possibly on where people started. It's possibly more of a reflection on McCloudy's individual performance when it matters the most. You can't take anything away from players like McCloudy. He's on an absolute tear. He's collected, I think it's $150 or so in this event so far, and there's plenty more left on the table for him as well if he can continue on his merry way. Unanimous? Sure.
Unanimous. True. Yeah, I don't think that was ever in question, Riz. In terms of the any form of controversy around how high level the players are in the elites, and it's good that you played the ultimate handball juggle there in saying McCloudy is just performing so well in the competition. So yeah, once again, he's just killing it. He's absolutely killing it. But he's going to be coming up against some I guess throughout the entire competition, he's been coming up against extremely powerful opponents. But he's going to be looking climbing up, like he's getting close to the peak of this mountain, and the monsters that are waiting for him. It's only going to get more and more difficult, which is the nature of these gauntlets.
Yeah, we've got Bathy. He did actually join our call. We're in a big group call this afternoon, and McCloudy did join and declared there that Bathy would be replacing Keckles, and he was in complete dismay. He went, "Oh no, not Bathy! Bathy chops me." So it's going to be interesting to see. Like he can't rule himself out. The way he's playing, the way he's going about his business in these matches is extraordinary. We're playing best of fives. They're not best of ones. They're not competitively queued games. They're full series. It changes the way people are approaching these. And he's definitely got the right mindset for it. He's got the right game style for it. And the series are just long enough. It feels like the series are just long enough for him that he can get the dub. I feel like if they were best of sevens, it might be different. You know, Nasty may have had a different result there if it was a best of seven. The best of fives, McCloudy just seems like he's built for this environment. And we'll see how he goes up against Bathy next. Both players are ready to rock and roll.
Love to see it. McCloudy didn't take the full 10 minutes.
McRib. Never had a McRib. Couldn't imagine it being good.
They're actually incredible. Whoever says the McRib is anything less than incredible, you've lost all credibility to me personally.
Give us the prediction. I'll do the prediction. Yes, let's do the prediction.
Yes.
Start the prediction. Who will win?
So I like it sloppy.
So you don't know what a harness is coming out. McCloudy. Let's go.
Okay. So
prediction is live. We got 5 minutes. I'm going to refresh my beverage. Lead us in to the charge. I'll be right back, Rush. Excuse me. Sorry.
Okay. Great timing. Great. Well, I'm going to start this up. We're going to get these players all ready to go. Let's run it. Tell us a joke. Oof. I actually don't know any jokes. I don't know any PG jokes. Actually, I do know a PG joke. It's terrible, but I'll try it. What is a pirate's favorite letter? Yes. I feel like I may have said this on stream already. Hopefully. Oh, here we go. You'd think it'd
sorry,
be
mate.
R, but it's the C. You came in for the
Wait.
punchline. Well done. Alrighty, so the players are ready. I'll tell everyone a joke as requested. Oh, dang. Welcome back, Riz. We have stalled, and here we go into the live stream.
I got a joke. Were you telling jokes?
Sure.
I don't like stairs. They're always up to something. Would you like another one? I've more.
We see McCloudy and Bathy just going toe to toe here in the first 15 seconds of the round. McCloudy coming in wide. Bathy takes to the air. He gets his first touch. Looks for that bump. Bathy, a man after Riz's own heart. Riz, give us your thoughts on this play.
My new favourite player has arrived, Rosh. There he is. The first play we've ever seen him make ever in our lives is an air dribble bump. What a Chad. I knew my suspicions were correct about this character. Decent interaction on the kickoff as well. Doesn't worry about the mid boost once the challenge can't quite get it over McCloudy. Nobody collects the boost. They have shared interesting interaction in the corner. Oh, that's a good 50 from McCloudy. Bathy is going to be difficult to deal with from that position. Ends up faking out the touch into the ceiling. McCloudy fires away. Will McCloudy start to get fatigued, do you think? It's been a couple of big nights for him on the stage. Taken down some absolute tyrants along the way.
Yeah, Cloudy definitely has a solid scapegoat if he chooses to run the excuse of fatigue, and I wouldn't blame him because he has been going flat stick over the last couple days, and the opponents, just as you mentioned, the opponents have been extremely stressful. Even just sitting here casting the match and rattling off what's happening, and just feeling the stress of these the stress of these players is probably just a small margin of what they're actually feeling. 2-0. Bathy will come through. He's coming in really strong, Riz.
He looks good, doesn't he? He looks really, really good early. Just clean, isn't it? Very few mistakes early from Bathy. Added him to my friends list earlier in the day. He's been playing Rocket League all day. I'm not sure if that's just leaving the game open, whether he's been waiting for this moment patiently all day. Demo, come on, Demo. Yes, there it is. He sends him flying. He gets him. Bathy has the keys to my heart. He finds his third as Cloudy is sent into the back of his net once again.
Interestingly enough, Bathy's color of his car is the same as Riz's. Some suspect going on here. I think there was a conversation. Riz was
Are you saying this is actually me playing? I mean, I can see how you can make that mistake.
I'm saying that you've touched base with Bathy, and you've asked for more bumps, and you've asked for more tilting actions. Oh, what a shot coming from Bathy! The power.
Yo, I'm calling it here. This is our full tilt winner. This is our full tilt winner. He looks so good early, does Bathy. Oh my, that's a cool little goal explosion. Is that the new goal explosion? It actually kind of looks clean in the SSL version.
Yeah, the SSLs definitely get the coolest things, but it might be that SSL white. Bathy just tearing it up here. McCloudy's general strategies are not functioning as they normally would. But I do have to say, and we've seen this in the past with McCloudy, he will adapt. He'll change his speed. He'll change something, which will put him back into the game. But Bathy, in game number one, coming in cold, is definitely making a strong appearance.
Oh my. his understanding of the game
Yeah.
is just incredible. Ain't no way. Yeah, the floating watch. Honestly, I didn't get a great look at it. I'm going to admit that I didn't get a great look at it. I really only caught the end where the SSL banners go flying, and it made a kind of cool noise. That's all I'm really going off at the moment. I'll need to have. I'll reassess before I commit to saying it was good.
In Riz's defense, it's relative. It's relative to all the others. To all the others when he says that they're good.
He went for the flick there. Did Bathy's well met by McLeod. Just can't quite bring it around in time. Bathy's recovery too good. 5 goals in his first appearance. Bathy. McLeod coming off a big win against Nasty. Yet to find the back of the net, and it's difficult to see just off the early impressions here where McLeod is going to find all the goals in this contest. Bathy looking very clean. That's just a desperate shot there from McLeod. He gives it straight to Bathy. Bathy hits the ball directly into the line of the boost, which he'll take, and he'll clean up possession as a result. Game sort of just petering away as the players just exchange possession, isn't it, Rosh?
Well, that's for sure. You can see that maybe the breather that McLeod took killed some of the momentum moving forward. So I think game number 2 we'll see our usual McLeod, but Bathy is absolutely just hitting his shots. You can see, like, you can definitely see Bathy just powering through these shots, so strong, so fast, so clean. Bathy looking extremely comfortable throughout this entire match. And McLeod just fighting for their lives here. But I am confident, once again, game number 2 will be very different to game number 1.
Jeez, this is making it look so easy, isn't he, Bathy, at the moment? McLeod looks to have met his match early here in game number 1. Continuing on the charge regardless. No FFs. It'd be nice to have the admin privilege that the casters get in RLCS stuff. How handy would that be when a player asks to go next and we can just set the next match up without having to disappear? Oh, he goes for the double there, close from Cloudy. He doesn't quite.
All in good time.
All in good time, you think? Well, yeah, we'll see. Love the optimism. Reset engaged for Bathy. Can't quite. Well done by Cloudy to wait down patiently. Able to clear it off the goal line as a result. Oh, Bathy actually misses the touch into the corner, and Cloudy puts himself into Brazil.
Maybe Cloudy shouldn't have scored that, but Cloudy, he's trying to find his momentum regardless of the scoreline. That goal will do some work for these mental.
Braziled himself, yeah. I wonder if that was intentional from Bathy in some way.
That's that's so toxic. Bathy,
that is
taking game number 1. We see the blue team in the lead for a long while. Oh, sorry, we haven't seen the blue team take the lead in a long while, going up against McLeod, just representing orange.
Very impressive performance from Bathy, wasn't it? Very
Agreed.
strong performance from Bathy. I just don't see what McLeod is going to do. Of course, he's proven himself over and over again in this tournament so far. Interesting to see how deep he can dive into that bag of tricks and make inroads against Bathy here. But Bathy just gave nothing away. 17 shots for Bathy in that game, only 8 from Cloudy. Very difficult to win a game of ones with such a heavy shot discrepancy. 10 saves from Cloudy, still not enough to get the job done. Bathy just looked really comfortable right from the start, didn't he?
That's for sure. You could tell Bathy just it's like he was just born for it, or at least you can see all of his hours and all of the confidence come through in Bathy. Just the way that he's been playing is just so clean, surgical even. But here we go.
Be a good start. It's going to need to be a good start from McLeod here in game number 2, isn't it? Big kickoff. Cloudy does win it. What does he do here? The mid boost is available. Does collect it and the ball. Actually bails away from the play. I'm not sure why. Bathy had nothing to work with there. He's put Bathy into a good position, actually. Bathy with a couple of pads to work with. Drops it low, goes underneath, draws the 50, but Cloudy does well to push it out. Cloudy will force
McCloudy
it back. Sorry, go ahead, Rush.
Too much. Alrighty, so McCloudy will back away from the play, looking for some boost. Bathy in the air, no reset coming through, but he is able to sneak it behind McCloudy. You can definitely see the line where the ball, where you would think the ball would go from this play. McCloudy put themselves into that spot, but Bathy lifts the ball up, going behind McCloudy in the moment. Great plays from Bathy, and you can see the vision that McCloudy had on that save. McCloudy will gain possession off of this kickoff. Goes
shot.
high, hits that post, gets the demo on Bathy. 4 minutes remaining. Bathy spawns in the most beautiful spot, although it does not work out. McCloudy will equalize. Well played.
Yeah, it was really well played there. Bathy spawned. He did the best he could with what he had to work with there. Managed to clear the ball high, but Cloudy in a really good position after the demo. Really good start from Cloudy. I know it's only one apiece, but it's a good start for him. He's done well. After
He's
what looked
beginning
like
to believe.
fairly uncomfortable start once again in game number 2. Oh,
Ooh,
there you
Bathy.
go. He's missed out in the corner. It's uncharacteristic almost as well from Bathy, isn't it? We weren't seeing those kind of challenges against the Lawsies, the Matthews, and the Nasties. He hung around in the corner, didn't want to get back into that shadow position and deal with a Bathy attack to get it over and done with early, and he's paid the price.
That's for sure. That being said, he's definitely he's coming off that game, that first game where Bathy definitely would have taken a toll on Cloudy's mental. So he's gonna have to keep it together and create a strategy to find himself a match against Bathy. It seems like the caliber has just leveled up.
Ooh,
As I
nice
say that.
kick off goal. Just gonna write some stuff down.
McCloudy finding themselves that kickoff goal. Not sure what Bathy was trying to do there. Misinput, possibly. 3-2. McCloudy still has a really powerful kickoff. Even in these matches, a 1-goal deficit here. McCloudy definitely has a great opportunity with the dribble and the flick.
Ooh.
Brilliantly done. The power. Bathy able to get up in time, but he couldn't angle the car in the direction that he needed to. Oh, actually, the nose just wasn't close enough to that ball, but we have an equalizer. 3 minutes 40.
It's a good showing from Cloudy here. It's good signs. Saying in game number 1 and in the interim there, I wasn't sure where Cloudy's goals were going to come from. Just wasn't creating enough meaningful chances there in the first game. He's come alive here in game number 2, and it's the old engine still doing the job, isn't it? It's the positioning, the flicks, the counter attacks. For Cloudy gets bumped again. Bathy, oh, it's been denied on the goal.
Oh, that is tragic! Oh, that is so tragic. McCloudy got bullied. He got bullied into making the touch.
Oh, he did.
I can't
He got
believe what we just
sent.
saw. I can't believe that just happened. Well played by Bathy.
Sends. Zero control of his car as Bathy just pushes him around in the net and out. Did all he could with what he had to work with again, did Cloudy. But it wasn't enough to get an effective clear. We're going to see the mid boost gone here as well. Bathy will take to the air. The mech available. What's he got for us? Flip reset engaged. What can... Oh, he's gone underneath. He certainly had the reset available. Cloudy had to go high to make the save. It was such a good setup from Bathy. Got himself into a really good position to execute that flip. And knew that going underneath would be effective. Cloudy could not cover everything. That is perfection from Bathy. And he has sent an ominous warning through the remainder of the competition. Send Wolftic and Apples all wait at the top end of the elite group. How big of a part to play will Bathy have at the end of all things?
Time will tell. That being said, McCloudy definitely has a lot more in him. A lot more to give. 2 goals down. 2 minutes 25 remaining. McCloudy has possession. Bathy leering in the midfield. McCloudy with a beautiful side flick. Side flip flick, I should say. Extremely versatile maneuver.
Just finding a way to play to his strengths now, isn't he, Cloudy? Really struggled in game number 1 to make his favourite shots work. Game number 2, he's really dug deep. Just finding little avenues to utilise the skill set that he has. He's actually got the reset here. Does he? Maybe he didn't have it. Surely he would have used it if he did. Bathy's been so good at executing these. Yeah,
what
it's
a
no
shot.
mistake again. There's no reprieve at all. If Bathy gets the ball past you, you are getting scored on. So much power from such a tight angle. And all the work that McCloudy is doing still can't draw even with Bathy. Bathy's still in a good position in game number 2.
Extremely impressive. Those shots. It's hard to comprehend the amount of power that comes through. McCloudy will definitely have to make sure he's not left in those positions. Bathy in front of the play. McCloudy has a great opportunity here, taking it to the corner. You can see that the boost is the objective. Bathy, 1 step ahead of the play, grabs the boost, but McCloudy with 47 in the tank. Bathy finding that angle. Goes low, gets it past McCloudy, bumps McCloudy. The disrespect, such a disgusting play. Goes for the low 50 here, rolls it past McCloudy, bumps him out of the way, and pops it into the net. 7-4. Riz.
Not like this.
Doesn't matter what level you play this game, bumps are so devastating, aren't they? Mentioned it a fair bit over the last few series that we've watched. Just haven't seen many engaged. Of course, we've been seeing huge evasion skills from McCloudy until he's hit Bathy here. You see the difference it makes when someone's able just to get the occasional bump, send a player out of position, just make them uncomfortable. What you would have seen in earlier series where Cloudy is able to turn the ball around and score on transition, just gets sunk into his own net in a completely compromised position. Such a different result, isn't it? Bathy again. Oh, he manages to get the wave dash, fires a bullet, but McCloudy's in position. McCloudy will counter-attack and McCloudy will score.
Punishment comes through once again. It's, you know what, interestingly enough, it seems like because of the way that Bathy has been playing, he's not really giving McCloudy the opportunity to punish many of the plays. You don't see Bathy fly past plays off of high aerials. You don't see Bathy releasing the ball at any given point. It seems like Bathy is using an efficient strategy at every turn.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And he keeps himself into a position where he can recover, doesn't he? Where McCloudy finally gets a little bit of breathing room, manages to make that one effective save. It doesn't matter because Bathy's there. He's keeping you on your toes. He's asking plenty of questions all the time. Nice, handy little lead this for Bathy now. Cloudy with a good kickoff, good turn, fires, shoots, scores. Bathy went for the boost and couldn't get back in time. Cloudy sticks around. He's close. The kickoff coming in clutch. Once again, it's been his go-to, hasn't it? This tonight, I should say.
That's for sure. 8-6. A much better margin here in game number 2. McCloudy is going to have to pull some magic out of this hat. Bathy extremely fast on the plays, not letting McCloudy get through. Once again, challenged. Bathy will gain possession. 7 beans in the tank. This might be over. If that ball hits the ground, McCloudy will take the goal. A little bit more momentum for McCloudy, but it looks like game number 2 will go to Bathy.
Great showing though from Cloudy, wasn't it? After the performance it was in game number 1, where Bathy came out in his inaugural appearance in What We Do Here. He came out looking so good. Was 7-0 up at one stage. Ended up winning 7-1, I think, at the end of game number 1. And it just looked like McCloudy was going to have no answers to what Bathy had brought to the table here at this stage of the competition. But really good showing there from Cloudy. Managed to find a way to apply his game style in an effective way against a player who is extremely damaging in Bathy. And he's learned, hasn't he, Cloudy, the hard way, that you present any opportunity for Bathy, Bathy will capitalize. He gets so much power from everywhere on the field, has so many weapons available. Credit to Cloudy for getting so close here in game number 2. It's interesting to see if he's found some chinks in the armor to head into the latter part of this series.
Absolutely, Riz. Really, really well said. McCloudy putting up an excellent fight throughout the competition, especially in game number 2. I was very confident that we would see a different McCloudy, and he definitely delivered. But the onslaught of Bathy may be taking its toll.
Huge boost grab there. Coming in for Cloudy. It's where this position where he's strongest here as the boost advantage. Had a flick available. Doesn't use the flick. Well challenged there from Bathy in the end, low on boost, but both players now with plenty. This is a position where Cloudy doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to be forced into the wall. Bathy knows exactly why he drove him there. Knows that he's not going to score many goals from that position. It's not somewhere where he's prevalent. Good challenge there from Cloudy to try and keep it out. Bathy will try to backflip this into goal. Cloudy's got no boost. It's going to be a prolonged attack this one way or another from Bathy. He finds it through on the second attempt. Well calculated there from Bathy. Knew Cloudy had no boost, just had to force his hand there in some way. It's exactly what he did. Cloudy couldn't get the clear he was after. And Bathy sinks the inevitable first goal. Good start from Bathy early.
McCloudy definitely doing... Oh, he's doing his best to stay involved with these plays. This shot here coming from Bathy, absolutely catching McCloudy off guard. He bangs it from the far side of the field, one corner straight into the net. Actual aimbot maneuver. And McCloudy was just, it would not have expected it. How can you expect such an accurate shot from so far away? But here we see McCloudy unfortunately giving up possession here, although he's able to grab that center boost. Great power shot from Bathy with 0 boost in that tank. Gains possession, grabs the center boost. McCloudy might have an opportunity here, but Bathy will cut Cloudy off, find the open net, pops it through. Bathy just keeps getting stronger and stronger as this competition progresses, Riz.
Yeah, I can see why McCloudy declared that he was worried about Bathy heading into tonight's games. He really does have a conflicting play style for Cloudy in a way that he just can't deal with. We saw Lawsy, Matthew, and Nasty all bring a very similar game plan in against Cloudy, and they really refused to back away from it, didn't they? They all went full mech. They trusted that it would get the job done and they would find gaps in Cloudy's gameplay. But it just wasn't the case. It's exactly what Cloudy wanted. The counter-attack game was his go-to play over the past 3 or 4 series we've seen him play, but Bathy has delivered something completely different. Of course, he has the mechanical ability, but it is not at all his go-to play. He will score whatever goal is on offer as they present. Cloudy just isn't getting the same opportunities he had in the series we've seen go by. It's going to be another open net coming in for Bathy. It's a tough ask for Cloudy now.
It's definitely, it's rough. It's rough. It's almost tragic. McCloudy finding Bathy here with a very, very similar playstyle. At least the playstyle that is very similar to McCloudy being used by Bathy. I'm not sure what is in the full arsenal coming from Bathy, but McCloudy unable to find the punishing plays, and if anything, finding himself being punished a lot throughout this series, and we see it here. Bathy just not holding any punches. He is throwing hands with no regrets, just banging it.
It's an incredible performance, isn't it? The first performance we've seen from Bathy is such a good showing. And it's been such a good showing from Cloudy as well. Just goes to show, like, players like Nasty are so feared in the one circles. They're so well regarded and they're so feared. But Cloudy was just able to make it work and just get the job done. He's come up against an absolute tyrant here in Bathy, though, hasn't he? Wolftic, Sen, and Apples to come as the tournament concludes in the very near future, possibly even tomorrow night, tomorrow/Tuesday night. Not sure what your availabilities are like, or Breezy's availabilities are like, Rosh, to help us out with those, but we can work those out over the coming days. But at the moment, it looks like we will see Bathy back in action. Very humble character, very polite person from what I've seen so far, and an extremely damaging Rocket League player to boot. Cloudy unable to draw blood at all here in game number 3, as it was for the majority of game number 1 as well. It's been such a dominant display, hasn't it?
Yes, it's it's so strange to see. You've seen McCloudy just tear through the ranks and just pull out many sweeps against extremely talented 1v1 players, and then to see McCloudy just meet their end in the last minute of this competition. It's it's been a wild ride, that's for sure.
It's weird because you're left with this almost. It's almost like a disappointment in the end. You could probably feel it a little bit coming from just the energy we're seeing from Cloudy, but he shouldn't be disappointed at all. This tournament, the gauntlet style that we have here, it's designed to be this way. It's designed for you to eventually run into a brick wall and to meet your match and to be defeated. Everyone except for one player here will end up going down the same path. McCloudy should not be disappointed whatsoever with what's happened here against Bathy. It has been a monumental run, the best run in the tournament. Only one player can have that accolade. This time it will belong to McCloudy. He has run all the way from the gatekeeper stage, won 3 games against the other gatekeepers and those that challenged him there, and then beat 3 of our elites on the way to Bathy. An incredible run, an incredible performance, and it's been an absolute pleasure to have Cloudy on board for this event.
Well said, Riz. Cloudy making an extremely powerful impression here in the full tilt tournament space. Such a great run, taking out favorites in the Scuff community. I knew it. I knew Bathy was trying to force the Brazil. You could tell from the moment the kickoff happened. But yes, McCloudy should be very proud of himself. Extremely wholesome attitude, as you can see in the top left. Paying his respects to Bathy's play and skill. Bathy tipping his hat in return. You love to see it. Extremely well done to both participants. McCloudy, it's actually, like, personally for me, it's a little bit sad to see him go after such a great run, but I hope that you are proud of yourself, McCloudy. Really well done. And Bathy, I'm excited to see what Bathy has in store for us next.
Oh, he's going to be a contender. I think I called it in game number 1. I think he's going to win the event. Of course, I might be selling Wolftic or Apples or Sen short when I say so. But even as we wrap it up, such an impressive performance from Bathy. I don't think we have a Wolftic available. If we had Sen or Wolftic, I can message Wolftic, see if he's around. What do you reckon, Rosh? Should we try and grab Wolftic, or should we save that for another night?
Well, hang on. Can we look at this bracket? We have to do Sen next, don't we?
No. So Sen we weren't expecting till tomorrow. So I did put him above Wolftic.
Yeah, if we can get Wolftic in, that'd actually be unreal. Let's see if we can drag him in.
Oh, he wants to play. Ooh, we might be getting a Wolftic. Ooh. GG's, not yet.
Not
It's not over yet.
But Natrick, I think Natrick is one of McCloudy's. I hope you send our regards to McCloudy, Natrick. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, it actually has. McCloudy has been an outstanding addition to this event for so many reasons. Seems like a really great bloke. And those that don't know, McCloudy is a streamer as well. He is live at the moment. He's been streaming all of his matches through Full Tilt. Go and check him out. Very entertaining streamer, very wholesome character. It is itsMcloudy is the Twitch address for McCloudy. Currently live, probably hopefully still in good spirits after the loss late tonight, but should be. If it were me, I'd be over the moon. Taking down Nasty, Matthew, his good friend Lawsy, and many others along the way has been an outstanding feat. Wolftic is online. We will add him to the fray. We will do the prediction things. We will do the overlay things, and we will get cracking on the third series of the night.
Yeah. Keep cooking.
Keep cooking. I'm doing prediction things, baby. What are we thinking, ladies and gentlemen? All right, I'll cook. Let's go. We have Wolftic. Many of us have seen Wolftic in action many times. Actually, I think the last time we saw Wolftic play ones was when he faced off in the Crew Battles Chapter 5 Grand Final against Viri. And that, for those that were there, will remember, was an extremely powerful performance where he was not challenged in the slightest. Wolftic has been grinding ones. He has been grinding all of the game modes. He is in the form of his life. And as a result, has found himself at the top end of the bracket. There was, to be honest, we talked earlier about the discussions I'd had with people about where people go on the bracket, and there was a heavy discussion about whether Wolftic sits at the top. That was one of the things we weren't all in agreement on, whether Wolftic actually sits at the very top of the bracket. There were people that did strongly believe that Wolftic deserved to be at the top of the bracket, but we could not deny Apples, as he was at the time the number one player in the region. So Wolftic dropped down a spot. Sen is moved up because of scheduling requirements. He would be lower otherwise. Wolftic essentially is the second highest player normally on this bracket. And it could be a big ask for Bathy, but what we saw in that series just gone was incredible, Rosh.
Agreed. I'm extremely excited to see this match. Wolftic and Bathy. We've seen a lot of Wolftic. Those of you, I'm sure many people know who Wolftic is. I wasn't really made aware of Wolftic's presence until after joining Scuffcord, which should show you how much attention I pay in general. But he's an extremely powerful player and character. Bathy, first time I'm seeing him play, and a lot of impressive stuff happening in front of us tonight. This is going to be extremely fun to cast and fun to watch. We have everything ready almost. Rizza, if you want to wind us into this match.
Yes. Well, to be honest, it was Wolftic that brought Bathy along. He said that Keckles wouldn't be able to play, who was the originally scheduled player. Sorry, Cry. Don't mean to upset you, bro. It was going to be Keckles, but Keckles has gone away, probably a victim of the scheduling issues that we've had in this tournament. It was supposed to be a November-only tournament. We're pushing into December. We're now roughly the 10th of December or so. He has gone away. It was Wolftic that reached out and said he has players to replace Keckles if required. He's relocated in Cambodia. Yo, I didn't know that. Oh wow, that's actually quite extreme. Keckles won't be expecting to see Keckles in a hurry. But it was Wolftic that brought in Bathy for this event. Said that he would be a fitting replacement for Keckles. What we saw from Bathy in the performance just gone was extraordinary, and Wolftic will have his work cut out for him. But it has been a little while. I was leading into this before. It's been a little while since we've seen Wolftic truly pushed. We remember him in Full Tilt number 1, where he was one of the many victims of Zella. Zella ran through the entire gauntlet from the bottom stage, which was at the time the prospect stage. Zella came from there and ran all the way to Caleb in that event and pushed through Wolftic in 5. Has a good record against Wolftic, actually, does Zella. But that was the last real time we'd seen Wolftic pushed to the limit. I think what we saw from Bathy goes to show that we may have a series on our hands here, Rosh. Let's go.
We have begun. Wolftic as Purple Snack against Bathy. These two players will clash here on Farmstead. Grass pitch glass. Bathy done extremely well on the turn here. Wolftic just thrown out of position here. Looking for that demo. No demo coming through. We did see some freeze. We've got some banter in the chat. Riz did mention earlier, Bathy was brought in at Wolftic's recommendation.
Oh, good catch, good catch. I was wondering where you were going to go with that.
Take it away, Riz.
It's not banter, they hate each other. That can't be true, surely. I kind of hope that it is, but I don't think it's true, surely. Bathy's going to score his 3rd. Wolftic early back to the wall here. Huge start from Bathy. He's carried on the momentum that he started with. Wolftic clearly not happy. I think the first goal that went in, looking back at that challenge on the wall, it actually looked like Wolftic got a bump on Bathy, who was completely unaffected by it, which is possibly where the first quick chat came in. It's all been downhill from there from Wolftic. You don't want to start with bad mental in a contest like this. Bathy he's come to play. Look out, 3 goals on the board early.
Bands is absolutely coming in hot. The sauce. I will not repeat that for Bathy's sake. Oh, but Wolftic will find himself another goal. This is kind of nuts. Wolftic. Just laying it on thick.
The Tristan level quick chat is fine.
Yeah, you know what? Facts. Facts. I missed that, if I'm being honest.
The early strats from Tristan, they were so effective as well. Really tilted his opposition into submission in the early stages of the event. Bathy with the flip available here. Musty available. Threatens it. Picks it. Goes underneath. And Wolftic has no answer. He just knows when he's got such a good position, doesn't he, Bathy? Actually, it was Wolftic that scored it. My bad. I'm used to Bathy being the blue player. Wolftic with the fake Musty. My apologies. That's what happens when people rock up with the wrong name, Rosh. It's a curse. It's a pestilence in what we do.
To be fair, Wolftic's the only one who has done it in this tournament. Actually, no, Milo did it too. He came in as Liam.
Oh, it's a big mistake from Wolf. It'll be a 4th goal for Bathy. Bathy, of course, will adorn the orange for the remainder of the tournament. After this match is complete, so will Wolftic.
Yes. Yes, no more confusion moving forward. Will we see Purple Snack slither their way through, or will Bathy clean them up? 3 minutes 35 remaining.
I meant to tell another joke in between the games, and I didn't get a chance.
This is your chance. This is your opportunity.
Nah, I can't disrespect the players like that. It's got to be an interim thing.
Respect. Well, you have 3 minutes 26. Hopefully, we'll get a reminder on that joke. It's up to you, chat.
It won't be funny. I'll give you the heads up early. Rosh will be the only one that laughs.
Probably. It's like that uncomfortable laugh.
Just that sympathy laugh. I'll take it.
It's like that awkward laugh that you that you make just to kill the time to get out of the situation. We can definitely see some great defensive tactics coming through from Bathy. Wolftic not able to get through Bathy's defense quite yet. A bit of a chess match going back and forth here. Reset number 1 for Wolftic. He's holding it. Goes for the musty. Bathy does really well to hold their nerve. Wolftic extremely fast, grabbing those pads. Bathy on point, goes for the bump, and he finds it. Really well done. Coming from Bathy. You just see Bathy just do like a small pop here and locks onto Wolftic and bops. Rizza. How happy.
Bro, it's I just don't see why we haven't seen more of it. I've touched on it so much over the past few series that we've watched. It's as soon as you engage it, it's checkmate. There is no other way. It's GG's, it's good night. There's no shame in it, Rosh. There's no shame in it whatsoever.
Not. Absolutely not. I feel like the whole cringe factor of it is more of a meme than anything. Bans extremely good try on the source gathering with that comment, but Bathy has been air dribble bumping these last 2 matches. There's definitely not personal. Bathy simply here to win. I'm in VC both of them. Yes. Of course.
Kickoff win goes to Bathy. Wolftic actually bails on the play. The boost wasn't grabbed on the first attempt there by Bathy. Edge will bump again. No, he goes for the flick early. In a good position to run the edge will bump, but he didn't go for it. Wolftic take the ball, look for the pinch. He's going to fire it straight down to Bathy, who holds an early lead here in game number 1, just carrying on that momentum from the previous series.
What a shot.
It's a great 50, wasn't it?
Yes, but this shot here, Wolftic just finesses the car into position, timing the car's momentum with the ball's momentum beautifully. I'm sure it's something that you would come to expect from someone like Wolftic, but respect where respect is due. 1 goal deficit. Purple Snack is definitely slithering towards a lead.
He's back in it. He's closed the gap real quick as Wolftic. It's good for me because I've got him nicknamed on Steam as Wolftic because he constantly has a different name. It's fine. Usually it takes about a minute or so for it to actually work in game. So he is now appearing as Wolftic for me, which is very handy. Probably won't see the same mistake made again that I made earlier. It does eliminate Bathy here. Will score as well. It's a poor spawn from Bathy. I don't think it would have mattered. Wolftic has drawn the equalizer here. Still 90 seconds remaining. It was a hot start coming in from Bathy, but Wolftic has struck back. Interesting contest so far.
The content continues.
He doesn't get the catch he was after there. Gets the wave dash into the challenge there. It's a good one. You think he took the corner boost, fires it on target. It's wide. Bathy will take the far corner and reload from the defensive half. Bathy, not many options available. The ball not really under control. The 50 was the best of the options, and boy, did he do it well. Wolftic had nothing to say but to watch the ball fly into the back of his net. Terrible challenge angle in the end. It was really, like I said, the only option that Bathy had after he dropped the ball. And it's good enough to generate a lead as we enter the final minute of game number 1, Rosh.
Indeed, Bathy. Game number 1 is always, sorry, I should say game number 1 is either going to be moving into a sweep, which I don't really expect to happen at this high of a level, or It is a good warm-up where two players will learn as much as they can about each other. Moving into game number 2, where we'll see some more form coming through, Riz.
It's interesting to see the players are in chat together. It's funny because it makes it sound like there's not much in the contest for the players, but I tell you what, I don't think that'll be the case. Both of these players will be out to win. Both of these players will be out to make a statement. It's not very often that they would get the opportunity to face off in contests like this. I'm sure they can queue private matches and play competitive ranked games as often as they want. But a live stream best of 5, it's where history is made, Rosh. You talked about me being the historian moments ago. I hang on to these moments. They carry through. You will be known for what your performance is like on stream here. Wolftic trails by a goal late in game number 1 here. It's a good touch from Bathy. Wolftic challenged hard on it. He's going to be finding it very hard to win the game from here as Bathy scores his 9th and will win game number 1.
Sorry, that's funny. That is that is hilarious. I respect that call.
Good to see them having a bit of fun with it. I wonder how it'll get if it does end up being tight later in the series. Obviously, game number 1 of 5. There's plenty of series to come. Not so much riding on the early games here, but how will it end between the two players?
Oh, indeed. I wonder if actual psychological tactics will come through in this match. You can definitely see the banter going back and forth. Saying a shot is luck is so funny to me because when I first started playing Rocket League, and like the toxicity that you'd find in competitive games, that was said so often. And now that whenever I see it, it's so funny. It takes me back to the platinum days. It was definitely good times.
The Bathy swept Cloudy at the end of that one. Yeah, Bathy. The first game and the third game were extremely one-sided. You'd say. I think were they both 7-1? Rosh, do you remember? Game 1 and game 3 both 7-1.
Yeah.
And game number 2 was actually a 1-goal game. It was a strange series, but a really dominant display from Bathy in the end.
6-7, 7-8, something along those lines.
Might take a quick toilet break. Rosh, I'll leave it with you. Sorry, excuse me.
Roger that. Bathy and Wolftic will clash in game number 2. Bathy with advantage. Game number 1 under Bathy's belt. Wolftic did proclaim that they're no longer warming up. It is real. And Wolftic is going to be gearing up, pushing the ball downfield. Bathy will fling himself towards the ball, denying Wolftic any play moving forward. Nice chop and change coming from Bathy. Great defense from Wolftic, although Bathy will take that corner boost. Really well done by Bathy to get in Wolftic's way. A bump will transpire. The bounces did not work out for Wolftic at all. Resetting the play, taking it back to the far corner. Slabsy TV, thank you for the follow and welcome. Wolftic doing really well to keep Bathy at bay. Great challenge in the corner. Fake jumps coming through from Wolftic. Bathy popping up high. Wolftic will follow. Ball being in the midfield. It's going back and forth in this interaction or interactions between Bathy and Wolftic. We're still at 0 goals on the board. Or so we were. Bathy will take the lead. Wolftic doing their very best to keep Bathy just at bay. Bathy, extremely powerful offensive unit. And Wolftic's defensive line is an actual fortress. Not many people will be getting through that. And we have just witnessed Bathy give it a rinse.
Oh my god. Don't do that. We're hearing him referred to in the chat as bathtub. Is that what he used to be called? I know a lot of players do that, where they have like they have a name like bathtub as their name, and then eventually it just sort of evolves into something like Bathy. Anybody know the history of Bathy's name here? It's an interesting name. I thought that the first time I heard about him. Another good start for Bathy here, Rosh, isn't it? Another couple of goals on the board early. Wolftic, we've talked about it a fair bit. Wolftic, the one that recommended Bathy replace Keckles. And he is making life very difficult for Wolftic here early in this series. Used to be bathtub. There you go. That's what I thought. Very good. Used to be bathtub. Can't say I'd heard of that either. To be fair, it's going to be kitchen sink next month. That makes sense.
So many things. So many things.
There was a bath time with Grandma player somewhere. Oh my.
Pain.
Oh, it's going to be another goal, I think. Wolftic can't do much about this. Dangerous place to just put yourself for Wolftic. He went off the ceiling. The ball was not kind. And
Bathy actually waited
all over it.
You see him wait for Wolftic's flip to complete before moving in on that play. Extremely crazy to see the precision from players of this level.
Oh, nice musty there. Coming in from Wolf. It's well saved out by Bathy. Going to be in an awkward position. Does really well. Closes the distance really quickly. Wolftic was in such a strong position. Had he done that, Bathy's going to score. No, he's missed out on the pre-flip. Can't quite make it work. Wolftic pushes it straight through, and Bathy's going to have to touch this to clear it. Otherwise, Wolftic will score. He actually misses out. Wolftic respected the touch regardless, and will eventually score what was the inevitable goal.
It looked like Bathy was playing Wolftic's touch. It may have just been faked. There was no vision from Bathy coming through on the outside, so Wolftic had free reign on what was going to happen next. Really well done from a Wolftic. Bathy still in the lead, 3-goal deficit to Wolftic. Not able to find that center boost. Bathy will grab it. And the ball. Wolftic gets a great challenge. Bathy's going to have to haul it to get back to this ball. Fakes the touch. Wolftic will look for a wave dash play. No demo. Couldn't find the demo. Wolftic. Bathy. Oh, great positioning from Wolftic to anticipate Bathy's play here, or at least be able to stop it. We're seeing an arm wrestle in the final 1 minute and 45 in this match, Riz.
Yeah, it looks like Wolftic may have lifted a gear here. He may see the urgency in the situation, but Bathy's really given himself a strong advantage. The 4-0 advantage moments ago. It'll be difficult to overcome from Wolf, and he could well find himself two games to 0 down in a heartbeat here. And we'll be on triple match point with the reverse sweep required against a player that looks extremely dangerous to me in Bathy. I wouldn't want to disrespect him, and I wouldn't want to rely on a reverse sweep to get the W here. Wolftic with a good first touch will follow it up. Does well, Bathy to pre-flip. I don't know how he still got the touch. His car was upside down. He gave himself the smallest hitbox you could imagine, and still managed to find it on the underbelly of his car and send it into the ceiling. As Wolftic just wave dashes the goal. He's finally clawing it back, but is it all too late, Rosh?
I wouldn't put it past Wolftic. So we've seen a lot of mysterious and incredible plays from the old purple snake, and I honestly wouldn't put it past Wolftic to just bring it back here and now. Although it's gonna be rough for Wolftic. There's not a lot of time coming through. And Bathy looking for that demo, extremely telegraphed. We see a Cuxa pinch coming through, but Bathy will find themselves that net or not.
Yeah, it's interesting. Wolftic has never won a game in full tilt before. He has won a game. He hasn't won a series, I should say. Never won a series in full tilt. He's come into this one, possibly a slightly relaxed mindset against good friend Bathy here. It looks like Bathy's going to take game number 2 after taking game number 1, and Wolftic will be put to the sword early here. What has Wolftic got in response? He's made the job as hard as possible for himself. I actually was in call with Wolftic today and actually offered to wager his winnings in this event on a bet. I'm not going to tell you what that bet was. I would have won the bet, mind you, but I would on a bet that he would not risk. So he can argue that the event means as little as he likes, but I know that that's not the truth because he would not wager his winnings here. He is here to win as many games as possible. But Bathy is asking the hard questions, and he's going to make it extremely hard from here.
Will Wolftic have an answer for those hard questions? Find out next time. Scuffcord. Bathy. 2 goals. Sorry, 2 games. 2 games. I'm really not kicking goals with my word making tonight. I apologize. Apologize. I wonder if Wolftic made a card change here, or he just didn't want to be there anymore. We'll see. We shall see. Extremely well played to both Bathy and Wolftic. It's incredible to see this level of gameplay. You can see why McCloudy struggled so much, and you can see Wolftic here absolutely trying their very best to get through Bathy, but Bathy is just he's just pushing through. These are not they're definitely like big arm wrestles going back and forth, but these are not easy matches for any of the players, that's for sure. Riz.
Not at all. Wolftic's definitely got it in him, but he's really going to need to knuckle down. He needs to get a good start here. He's gone to the Dominus. I don't like the fact that he's gone to the Dominus. I'm sure he'll look to prove me wrong early, but I just don't rate these car changes at this point of the series. I don't think he was doing a lot wrong.
Ye of little faith.
He comes in with the goal straight up. Of course, it was all part of my plan to get the game close. Wolftic scores the first goal. Dominus change, of course, outstanding.
Are you saying that the bet never actually transpired, or was it just a hypothetical?
The bet never transpired. So the idea was that I was going to say a certain player would beat a certain player, and what would happen is that I would double his winnings from the event, whatever he wins, if I was wrong, and I would pay him nothing regardless of his winnings if he was right, which he did not take, which shows to me that he is very interested in the winnings in this event.
Yes, he wants to win. He needs his Rocket League funds. I respect it. He's here to win. He's here to play. Respects the air of the competition, and we can see Wolftic find themselves goal number 2, the Dominus power for the snake.
Extra bit of length. That extra bit of length to go on the distance here for Wolftic. Managing to find these touch. Don't giggle like that, Rush. finds it past Bathy here for the second time. Wolftic doing damage in the Dominus. Oh, he's cut past Bathy. Forces the pre-jump out of Bathy.
That was huge.
He had no choice, did he, Bathy? Wolftic generated the opportunity for the hook shot. He was going to get plenty of power off it had he fired away. Bathy had to pre-jump it. We've seen it many times from Bathy as well throughout the evening, where he's pre-jumped those saves. It's been so effective for him. But Wolftic saw it coming, and Wolftic is making inroads at long last, Rosh.
Oh, the squishy save. I don't doubt it, Russ. Not at all. But Bathy doing really well here to just rope-a-dope his way through, actually sucking Wolftic into the play and then popping it past him. Absolute violation with a demo as the cherry on top. Bathy will not be going down without a fight, although Wolftic playing extremely well in this match.
Big kickoff win from Wolf. He'll take to the air. Early flip reset available. Doesn't use it. Sees Bathy glued to the back wall there. That is not the best flick from Wolftic there. He's front flipped here. He has no momentum with him. Can Bathy bring it around? No, he can't. It's actually an ordinary touch. In the end, Wolftic disappears for boost. Did he even collect the corner boost? I'm not sure that he did. Bathy will take the far corner. And Wolftic will be in all kinds of trouble as Bathy misses a touch. Uncharacteristic mistakes from both players, Rosh, as we enter the final 3 minutes of game number 3.
All I can really say here is panic. Possibly. Although the minds of SSLs, I'm sure not many people would really know what's going on there. But Bathy definitely does. Finding themselves their second goal. Really well played by Bathy. Once again, baiting Wolftic in, getting the perfect height on that flick. Light flick, I should say. And Wolftic's major advantage has been taken away. Or so we thought. Wolftic, again with a 2-goal lead. Great play on the redirect. That would have been an extremely difficult angle. And the violation goes both ways.
I'm really interested to see. I touched on it before. I'm really interested to see. They're obviously having a bit of fun with the contest so far, but what is going to happen if this tightens up? If Wolftic takes game number 3 here, possibly moves into game number 4 and takes that as well, will the scene change? Will the mentality towards the contest change? Will things clamp up? We will see them really take some pride in the matchup here. Wolftic doing well here in game number 3. Sets himself up with a 3-goal lead as we pass the midway point. Bathy's dominance in the McCloudy contest, clearly not as evident here in the Wolftic contest, but he's still got plenty to show as he brings it around. It's a kickoff goal, but it's well executed, cut in board. I know you're a big fan of those, Rosh.
Huge. Bathy is definitely he's winning hearts, that's for sure. Oh, and Bathy's gonna ball control. Oh my! Bathy, extremely well done with his ball control. Just slips it in. 2 minutes 15 remaining. 1-goal lead to Wolftic.
It was actually, you would argue that Wolftic won that kickoff. Looking as the way the players postured after the kickoff was finished, it was Wolftic, he was in the stronger position, didn't actually draw the challenge on Bathy at the end, disappeared for the mid boost, and it's cost him dearly. The advantage that Wolftic had is gone, and in a blink of an eye, Rush, it's gone. Bathy now in charge of the contest. We're all square in game number 3. Bathy with the 2-game advantage, and Wolftic, his 3-goal lead has evaporated in no time.
That is the nature of these things, especially in the 1v1 environment. It could just go either way. Wolftic will draw that low 50 with that absolute plank of a hitbox. Does really well to take advantage of it. And Bathy will be just left floating in the air and at a 1-goal deficit once again. 1 minute 59. There is a lot of time left in this competition. Wolftic will be bumped forward. Bathy, though, slowing that play right down. Wolftic, the insta challenge. The ball will go wide. Bathy needs to get in front of this ball. Does really well here. Wolftic lapping around here. Goes for the fake. Ends up executing really well. Bathy with 0 boost. Trying to bait something in. For some reason or another, that boost spawned perfectly for Bathy, but it did not do them much good as Wolftic will score a brilliant goal downfield.
Wolftic almost been swept. Yeah, Bathy is a beast. He's come in at the request of Wolftic to take the place of Keckles, and he is asking so many questions of the players here. Is Bathy. Wolftic does extend another lead here. 2 goals to the good of Bathy here in game number 3. It's made the change to the Dominus. Seems to be a recipe for success so far. It's a desperate challenge there, but it's gone wide for Bathy. Bathy took the boost. Wolftic will have to take that corner. Surely he does in the end take the corner. Bathy will still have plenty saved up. Draws a heavy challenge as Wolf does well. Gets into the corner. The corner spawns. And it'll be Wolftic's ball once again. Bathy just locked in reverse here. Does draw the challenge. Wolftic's doing really well. He's absorbing these challenges so well. Spacing himself well. Really patient gameplay from Wolftic. Just giving nothing away at the moment. You can see now what the contest means to Wolf all of a sudden. He's come alive, doing everything in his power to secure the win here.
Oh, what a save!
Number 3. What a save coming in from Bathy. Powerful shot from Wolf coming in with the pre-flip. It's the most dangerous thing we've seen him do for a while as we enter the red time. Bathy's going to walk it away. There's a big risk from Wolf, and it was a big risk he didn't need to take. And we saw it late, didn't we, against, was it the McCloudy game? It was Nasty and McCloudy. We saw a very similar thing where Nasty was in such a strong position, did not need to take any risks. Wolftic's done exactly that again. And he's conceded, and now things get really dangerous really quick for Wolftic. He's 1 goal away from an equalizer, and he's 1 game away from being eliminated from the event.
That is for sure, although Wolftic will be hanging on for dear life here, taking every modicum morsel of boost. Really needed that touch, and he does find it. Big risks. Although Wolftic taking the whisk and whisking the game away. Wolftic doing extremely well here to stay in the competition, although he is forced into forcing a reverse sweep.
We're running with whisk now, are we? All right, I'll see how it is. I'll see how it is.
You know who I am. You know what I'm like.
You can play that game.
Yes. Come play the game.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Well, it's an interesting contest. So, go ahead, Rush. Lead us in.
No, go for it.
I refuse.
Wind him up.
No.
RZA taking the whisk. However, allow me to whisk up an intro for Wolftic and Bathy. Extremely powerful players in their own right. We'll be finding game number 4. Will Wolftic bring it back from the brink? Really interesting to say something like that with the name like Wolftic involved, but Bathy is playing incredibly, as is Wolftic. Reverse sweep, or will it be over? Bathy still in the lead in terms of games.
From Wolf, he'll turn this quickly and he'll shoot and he'll score and he'll take the first goal. Will the real Wolftic please stand up? Well, he has done over the last game or so. He is back in action. All it's going to take is a few big moments from Bathy, though, isn't it? He's put huge risk into this now, has Wolf. Given the 2-goal advantage to Bathy. He's such a dangerous player, is Bathy. There's no way I would disrespect him at all. But Wolftic looking rather comfortable at the moment. Takes the corner boost. Bathy will have to back off. Stays close enough, knows that challenge is going to be dangerous for him until it is in the wall, but he takes out Wolftic. And he'll finally get possession in game number 4 here. Edge will bump. Edge will bump. Edge will bump. Edge will bump. Oh! It will not be denied. Think what you like of the maneuver. But if you've got it in your back pocket, then rip it out and slam your opponents into the oblivion. Another goal to Wolf. Sorry, it was Bathy. Bathy's the one that's been injured. I've got the players wrong for the second time. Let me just shut my mouth real quick.
All I know is my gut says maybe Mers.
Low 50s clip. Edgeable bumps are clean. I don't know if you're serious. I'm serious. I am dead serious. When I say that I'm a big fan of edgeable bumps, I am dead serious. I hope that you're also serious, Plague, because I think it's an underutilized mechanic. And I'm sure both of these guys have it in their back pocket at their disposal whenever they want. course, it's great to see double flip reset, musty doubles and that sort of stuff, but I don't know, just gets me all warm inside when I see someone eliminated in the edge rule bump. I'm not sure why.
We all know
Bathy with
why.
the turn. Oh, goal!
Well played by Bathy. Sorry, I was just calling Riz out for being toxic. But we did see an amazing play from Bathy here. Flips over, gets a great touch, drops the great pass. The Giga Chad maneuvers here.
Yeah, there's nothing like queuing a 600 MMR game on your ult. Edge will bumping the life out of a bunch of bronze players.
That is atrocious. That is atrocious.
Glass of wine, top shelf wine, and sip it away while you crush the spirits of prospect players. Future Rocket League players' careers are destroyed. My hands. Ah, boy, I sleep well on those nights. I tell you what.
The dark side of Scuffcord. I'm gonna write a documentary about you, bro.
Wolftic still trailing. It's a good 50 though. Will it appear in front of the net? It won't. Bathy will take it. Not sure he's got much boosts. Mid
27
is available. He's not going to beat. Oh, that's a good bump from Wolf. It's actually the best play possible from Wolf as he gets the bump. He takes the boost. He sends Bathy out of control. And he clatters the post and in. Wolftic with an equalizer. It was good that he stayed close in this contest because if this got out of hand, he would get uncomfortable very quick. Oh, I'm not sure about that from Wolftic. I'm not sure about that at all.
we just sit in silence as we witness the whoops just get dropped in the chat. Pain.
It's a really interesting maneuver from Wolf. I'm not sure where he actually intended that ball to go. Like he was heading to the back right with his car, which seemed like the logical way to take that ball after that kickoff. But
he saved it
up into the post.
What
He's
a
got
save.
the boost as well. It should be Wolftic's play here. Bathy will have to back off. Gee, they're big moments now. I talked about Wolf needing to stay close in this contest, otherwise things will get really uncomfortable. Well, it only becomes more the point as the game goes on. We're into the final half of it now. It's a big setup this coming in from Bathy. Wolftic's going to have to clamber across the face of goal to clear the ball. Collects no boost for his trouble. That one left by Bathy. Almost telegraphed Wolf to go to that position to set himself up. Will fire on target. Wolftic will save it. But Bathy holding all the cards on the play.
That might be. Yeah.
It's one of the first real mistakes we've seen from Bathy, isn't it? Just in general play.
It's a chess. It's definitely a chess match. It's who's gonna run out of boost first, or who's gonna flip into the wrong position first, and it just landed in Wolftic's lap. Unfortunate for Bathy, but Wolftic will secure the equalizer.
Oh,
Gets a great touch forward, but Bathy is in front of this play. Gets the touch to the side wall, bounces up high. Wolftic will go on this ball, playing very fast, looking for the double. Bathy will absolutely make a tragic move here. I'm pretty sure Wolftic did not have a shot on target.
Oh, bro, how close was that? Those are big moments. Those are the big moments in these contests, aren't they? They're such series-defining moments. So much speed from Bathy as well. It looked like multiple times he was out of the contest there. He just appeared in the frame. There's no exception right at the end. Double reset for Wolf into the musty. Well met by Bathy.
Wolftic does really well to get back on that play.
These players have really upped the ante here, haven't they? You can just see the speed has increased. There's so much more on the line than when we started this series. Game number 4 hangs in the balance still. Wolftic leads by a goal. It's been an arm wrestle this contest. Both players have exchanged the lead. If the final siren blows and Bathy's in front, Wolftic's full tilt 3 will come to an end. He will need to secure this game to continue to have a chance in the event. Bathy will wait patiently down. Big boost grab. It's Bathy's. Bathy should be able to counter here. He's 1 goal adrift, but he's got a good position here to score. All the options available. Tries to draw the low 50, but Wolftic just absorbs it and will take the ball. We're into the final minute. Wolftic takes to the air. He's been so threatening in this position. Flip, reset, engage. Drops it down into the wave dash and scores his 6th. And Wolftic breaks away.
What a shot. Holy. We have a Wolftic in the lead. 40 seconds remaining. Bathy. Not a lot of time on that clock to bring it back. Although it seems Bathy is fully capable of achieving this. The ball gets hit a little bit too hard on the side there. Wolftic not able to land forward facing on this play, but Bathy pre-jump coming through from Wolftic, or pre-jump fake. Bathy, will they be able to get it through? They land upside down. Wolftic with more boost than Bathy will get the flip. What a save from Bathy. 8 seconds remaining, 7. And so it looks like Wolftic has drawn a line in the sand for game number 5. Which way will this go? Only one way to find out. 2 apiece.
What an interesting scoreboard it is as well. We saw 14 shots come in from Bathy. That's right, 14 from Bathy, 8 from Wolftic. He only found the back of the net 4 times, did Bathy, in those 14 shots. Wolftic farmed 11 saves in that contest. He has stepped it up. He is up to the ante. Wolftic has come to play. He has never won a full tilt series. He's played, or he's been listed in all 3 events. He has never won a full tilt series. And this is a big chance. Now the reverse sweep on offer, Rosh.
Yes, that's for sure. I was just thinking, it's so strange to think that Wolftic has not won a series. Such a powerful caliber of player. Zunmi BS, thank you for the follow. J Cool RL, hey guys, it's me, real J Cool. I'm not gonna lie, that makes me think you're not the real J Cool. That is the most suspicious call I've ever seen. And yet here we are.
Blake's called him out too.
Of course, Pluggy. Get him, Pluggy.
Get him, Pluggy. Here we go, Rosh. Game number 5. Wolftic's been playing with his food to this point. But he's at risk of getting stung. How good has Bathy been tonight? Draws the low 50, scores the first goal. We're seeing 2 of the titans of OCE here, Wolftic and Bathy. Real contenders for some of the better 1v1 players in the entire region have taken to the stage. Good friends meet in game number 5. The winner will progress to face Sen and possibly move through to face Apples and crown themselves champion of the event. The loser will go home. Wolftic finds himself a goal down early in game number 5, and another shot comes in here from Bathy. It's not the best clear from Wolf. Bathy will get another chance, and it fakes it. Wolftic stays in position long enough to deflect the ball into safety. Bathy still in a really good position. Wolftic really hasn't had a possession at all in game number 5 here. Just been on the back line the entire time. Conceded 1, done well not to concede a second. As Bathy chips away and scores.
What a save.
Saved by Wolf. He clears it off of his crossbar. Bathy will reload again. Firing shot. After shot. And doing damage once again. Bathy scores the second. And Wolftic has been asked again, what have you got for us? Can you dig yourself out of the grave one more time?
Well, with a hitbox like that, you would think It was definitely possible. Wolftic switching to the Dominus worked out wonderfully for him in the past few games. And I'm sure he's got much more in store for us.
Oh.
Doesn't find the demo on Bathy here.
Oh.
It is absolutely nail-biting watching these two duke it out. Bathy. Bathy's been caught off by that consistently throughout these games. Wolftic baiting out the high-touch Bathy, falling for it, then quickly snaking around Bathy for the quick goal. Wolftic is on the board. 1-2. 3 minutes 15 remaining, Rizza.
Yeah, it's such a good controlling first touch there from Wolftic as he lined up. So many options available. All of them accentuated by that first touch. That is such a dangerous challenge from a very disrespectful. Bathy will score, will he? Oh, it's going to take multiple touches when he gets there. And finds his third. And Wolftic's finding it very difficult, isn't he, to have an influence in game number 5. If we had possession stats, it would be clearly in favour of Bathy. Wolftic has had none of the play. And it's an area where he's going to have to improve if he's going to take this series. And, it's a huge kickoff from Bathy. It's a tilt-up for Wolftic. And it gives him a big task ahead of him.
Agreed. Although, it's not too much of a mountain to climb. Not for Wolftic, not just yet. Just under 3 minutes remaining. Will Wolftic be able to bring it back? Or will they crumble under Bathy? Bathy taking it to the air. Wolftic's defensive line is just so incredible. You mentioned he was farming those saves. What a save from Bathy. You just don't see things like this happen. You need to be here. You need to witness this caliber of player to see what you can do on these fields. What a play. Bathy absolutely getting bumped, recovering. Like, it is like breathing to these players. Rizza.
What a showing it is from Bathy in game number 5 here. This is where the big players stand up. These are the big moments. Everything has come down to one final series, and Wolftic has crumbled here in the biggest moment. He's missed what he really needed to score. And he'll find himself 5 goals down with just over 2 minutes remaining. It's a massive miss and a horrendous recovery from Wolftic. He is done. He is called GG's in the contest. I'm not sure it was really over, but Wolftic has seen enough, and Bathy has come to play. Game number 5 belongs to Bathy.
Bathy has... oh, mate. Bathy has rinsed the purple snake. Extremely well done by Bathy. Wow, what a showing. Wolftic drowned. Really well done. Yeah, drowned. Correct. That is correct, Lawsy. Drowned indeed. Rizza. Rizza is on the field. And we have Wolftic. It looked like Wolftic just invited in his own demise, although mad respect to Wolftic for bringing Bathy into the tournament. We needed a player, and Wolftic was extremely helpful in suggesting Bathy to come through, and Wolftic did really well to bring this series back. Oh my days, Rizza. That is, come on, are you trying to make friends or?
I don't know why everyone makes this game look so hard, bro. I don't understand it.
I can't.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah. I see.
I'm sure Rizza is going to be smiling all day tomorrow after air dribble bumping Bathy.
That'd be my goal. I'll just jump into the match and try and dribble bump everyone in the list. That's my goal from now on.
Really, really well done to Bathy for taking this win. And it looks like Bathy will be playing tomorrow night. Is that the plan with Sen?
Yeah, I believe that Sen should be available tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Tuesday. But yeah, it'd be great because we've got 2 series remaining. We've got Sen. And then we have, in terms of rank, one of the best, if not the best, 1v1 player in the region in Apples face off again. It must be nearly a year, maybe 8 months to a year since the last time I held this event. And Apples was beaten by Nasty last time, but showed huge potential. He has been on a massive tear in the ranked grind from that point to this point, and it's going to be interesting to see how he goes. But I'll tell you what, I'm interested to see Sen. We've heard some amazing things about the way Sen is playing recently. He's very confident. He said, "Track me anywhere on the bracket. I want to play. Throw me anywhere. It doesn't really matter. Move me around. I'll face off against anybody." He's ready and raring to go. I'm very interested to see. I've never seen Sen play. I believe that some of the Scuffcord players have seen him recently, played some games with him. So they did confirm that he is in absolute ripper form, ripper bloke as well, from what we understand, as is Bathy from what we've seen so far. So very interesting to see them go head to head and then face off against Apples. One player from those 3 will be crowned the champion and will have the 1v1 Discord role, the 1v1 reigning champion Discord role, and obviously collect the paycheck at the end as an additional reward. It's going to be an interesting set of series, Rosh. Been an exciting night as well. McCloudy's run came to an end. What a run it was as well. Ran into a rampant Bathy, and we also saw Nasty taken down, and we saw Wolftic taken down, yet to get his inaugural win in a full tilt tournament.
That's exactly right. Really, really well done to all the players in McCloudy, Nasty, Bathy, and Wolftic. Bathy to move on to Sen. We will have more updates on that in the Discord if you haven't already joined it. That is discord.gg/Scuffcord OCE for all things OCE related tournaments. Thank you all for coming. Thanks for supporting these community-driven tournaments. Thanks for supporting Riz and myself. Thank you, Riz, for being here. Thank you. I appreciate you all coming. Appreciate you all supporting the players as well. And thank you to the players. We'll see you on the next one.
Appreciate it, man. See you, everybody.
Peace.